the American Health Journal, bringing you the latest information on medicine, psychology, diagnosis, treatment, and prevention. Major medical advances are made each week, and each week the American Health Journal keeps you up to date.
Hello and welcome to this edition of the American Health Journal. Hair loss in general affects about 35 million men and 21 million women just in the U.S. alone. 40% of men will have noticeable hair loss by the age of 35, and 65% of women will have noticeable hair loss by the time they're 60. We spoke with Dr. Sanusi Umar of Derm Hair Clinic, who explains the causes for hair loss.
When we talk about hair loss, it refers to male pattern baldness in men, or we call it pattern baldness to also cover pattern baldness in women. That type of baldness is genetically determined. So if you are born with the genetic predisposition to lose hair or to have pattern baldness, then at some point in your life, usually in your early 20s or late teens, you will notice that your hair is thinning. And what happens is your hair starts by gradually miniaturizing in volume. The size, the thickness of the hair starts shrinking. And as time goes on, it shrinks and disappears.
We asked Dr. Umar about the common myth about inheriting hair loss from your mother's side of the family.
Well, it is a myth to think that baldness runs in one side of the family and not the other. The popular myth is that it's on the mother's side, but nothing can be further from the truth. Baldness is an equal opportunity offender, and in terms of the genetic transmission has nothing to do with what side of the father, paternal or maternal side. No one can predict from your family history how bald you will get.
Dr. Umar explains pattern baldness.
Pattern baldness, you get genetically predisposed to it. And what that predisposes you to is your hair follicles in the area of baldness become sensitive to a substance called DHT, dihydrotestosterone, which is one of the breakdown products of your testosterone. So what happens is we all have similar amount of DHT in our system and in our scalps. But in the balding person, or in the person that is predisposed to pattern baldness, the hair that is in that area of thinness is particularly sensitive to the DHT. Even though the amount of DHT is normal, that hair just has receptors that makes it very sensitive, and it responds by just miniaturizing and disappearing from the scene.
Dr. Umar tells us if stress can be a factor in hair loss.
Your hair sometimes is the first responder to your stressful situation in life. The hair can go into what we call telogen effluvium, which is when the hair just goes into resting phase. And at that point, it's susceptible to being lost. So that, for instance, might precipitate a process that was going to happen anyway, but at a slower rate. It could be nutritional, it could be medications, it could be anything that could accelerate something that is already there. There are other causes for hair loss. For instance, in women, hair loss is never straightforward. A good proportion of them whose hair loss is caused by secondary factors that can be treated. Thyroid disease, for instance, iron deficiency, anemia because of the menstruation, and many other things. In children, alopecia areata, which is an autoimmune disease, is a very common cause of patchy baldness, and that is easily treatable. And the list is very long for things that can cause baldness, but it just so happens that when we say baldness, we're really talking about pattern baldness.
Pattern baldness is a tough thing for a lot of guys. I found a lot of information about Dr. Umar, saw a lot of his work, and realized that he was someone I wanted to see. The strip incision surgery would leave, that stereotypical smiley face scar in the back of your head. I like my hair short, and as you can see, I shave with a 2, and there's nothing to hide. After the success with Dr. Umar, I don't think about my hair anymore. I just get up, go to work, and it's a normal day.
I had been to 5 different strip procedure doctors where hair is taken from the back and the sides of the head. I was left with a lot of scarring. Everyone else had told me, there's nothing else you can do. You're stuck with this for the rest of your life. And I found Dr. Umar, and he was advancing the process of using body hair. He literally can take hair from anywhere on your body. 2 to 3 months, the hair really starts to come out. And that's when you get excited about it, because it's like, this really works.
Derm Hair Clinic, where cosmetic surgeon Dr. Umar utilizes a revolutionary knife-free method of hair extraction, avoiding the linear scars from the traditional strip incision method.
The strip incision surgery would leave that smiley face scar in the back of your head.
The scarring is not an issue as it used to be in the past.
I like my hair short, and as you can see, there's nothing to hide.
For patients with limited hair supply, Dr. Umar's method utilizes hair from other parts of the body, including the beard and chest.
Everyone else had told me, there's nothing else you can do.
Welcome to Fine Touch Dermatology. Fine Touch offers a wide range of state-of-the-art skincare treatments, including Juvederm. Juvederm will give your lips a natural look and feel that is long-lasting and beautiful. Dr. Umar also specializes in treatment of even stubborn acne and acne scars using the latest light and laser technologies.
I came to see Dr. Umar a few months ago, and I was really impressed with him and his staff and how much care they took with me. The kind of place I would send my friends and my family.
Fine Touch Dermatology, offering the latest in spa treatments designed to rejuvenate, revitalize, and restore your skin to a healthy glow and beautiful tone. Featuring all organic and natural stem cell products, Fine Touch estheticians provide a full spectrum of popular skincare treatments, and all esthetician services are covered full-time by Dr. Umar, a board-certified dermatologist. Schedule a complimentary consultation today to discuss which treatments will achieve your skincare goals. Welcome to Fine Touch Dermatology, where you can treat yourself to the latest in skincare remedies customized to your needs. Upon arrival, you receive a free consultation with Dr. Umar himself. Dr. Umar utilizes an advanced computer photography system to target problem areas, and together, you and the doctor determine the most effective treatment. Dr. Umar conducts a second computerized facial analysis at no charge to confirm success. So what are you waiting for? Fine Touch Dermatology, South Bay's premier skincare facility.